Hi, my name is Amy Ricker, and I am a special education teacher in Scott City, Kansas. We are a rural school district located 60 miles from the Colorado border. I have been teaching for 20 years now. 18 of those 20 years I have been teaching special education, and I have taught anything from 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade to being a gifted facilitator, along with a technology coordinator for High Plains Educational Cooperative. And now I currently service preschool, 4-year-old at risk, kinder prep, and kindergarten. My first 2 years of teaching, I taught in Salina, Kansas, and I taught regular ed. And then I moved to Western Kansas to start teaching special ed when I married my husband, who was a sheriff's deputy in Western Kansas. We have 2 children, Wyatt, who is a 7th grader, and Waylon, who is a 5th grader. We are very involved in 4-H, middle school sports, and just raising children. Later this week, I will have a teenager, so I'm feeling pretty old in my household. My experience has mainly been in special education, and so my purpose for working on my business degree, my leadership degree, is to eventually go to work as an administrator for one of our co-ops out here in Western Kansas through the special ed department. I feel like it's kind of my retirement plan as I'm getting older and looking towards the end of teaching career years down the road. My experience with finances, I think that's an area that I need to learn a lot about. I know I'm on our district leadership team through our district for the state of Kansas here in Scott City. And so we talk a lot about finances and things like that. We are currently working on an election bond issue coming up in November. And so when we talk about finances, we talk about LOBs and we talk about activity funds and what funds can be used where or carried over and used. I get really confused. It's kind of like insurance to me. It's a foreign language, so I feel like I have a lot to learn about finance. So I look forward to learning about things like that in this class. This is the last class, and then for me, and then I will be done with all my classes for getting my administration leadership endorsement, and I will be ready then to do comps and take my praxis and hopefully start looking towards moving on in my career. So I look forward to learning about this class and having a great 8 weeks.